What is up, you guys? Man, I am so happy to be back on camera again. It has felt so long. It has felt like a lifetime since I rode my bike, worked on them, been on camera, anything. And I am so happy today in the beautiful sunshine that we have, t-shirt on, and my bike. So as some of you guys may know by now, I live in Michigan, and in Michigan we have a long, cold winter. Cold, -5 degrees cold. And it sucks. It really sucks because you cannot ride your bikes, you cannot work on them, your hands hurt, your bikes hurt, no bueno. So it just makes it really hard to film in the wintertime because it's just so cold and miserable. It's hard to do anything outside. So that's where I've been. I'm sorry for the hiatus. I didn't like it. Not fun, but not today. Today is March, and I mean, this is almost like calendar year type stuff. It is 45 degrees, the sun is out, the snow is melting. There's snow all around me right now, but it is dry. It is dry, it's warm, and it's close enough to riding season. In my head, today starts the day. So to kick things off, we're starting up the old 4-stroke 80cc big bore Taotao geared CVT built bike, and I can't wait, man. Everything is pretty much prepped and ready to go. I don't know if you can see it, but I have all the fluids that I need. Because in the wintertime, how I winterize a bike is I drain all the fluids. I get rid of all the gas in the tank, all the gas in the carb, I get rid of the motor oil, and I even drain the gear oil and disconnect the battery so that it could just rest comfortably and not get gunked up. That's my way. It's a really long way of doing it, but better safe than sorry. That's how I always been. But today we're gonna fill this thing back up with its blood in its system and fire this bad girl up. I can't wait. But of course, I cannot forget my 2-stroker smoker Vento. I love this bike just as much. This is my speed demon. But as you guys seen from the last video about this bike, she took a hit. She got a chunk of this needle bearing that broke off into my piston. Smashed my head, smashed my cylinder, toast. So I needed to put a new top end in this bike to get it back and running, and that's exactly what I did. Not yet. As you can see, I still have the top end disassembled, everything wrapped up. It's been chilling here, literally. But I have ordered every single part that I need, including a brand new 70cc Corsa Polini motor with a stage 6 bearing. I got 4-gram rollers to throw back in that transmission, not 3.5, and spark plug caps. I have everything that I need on the way in the mail right now to get this bike back up and ripping. Definitely going to give this bike some love too. I miss her, but I miss my 4-stroke as well, and I'm tired of talking about it. I've been waiting 4 months, 3-4 months to start this bike back up. Let's get it done. But I just want to show y'all the supplies I have. Where I'm at right now is the bike is, of course, all the way assembled. Everything is plugged in, good to go. The battery is way over there, though, so I just got to get the battery back in her to give her some power. But all I'm doing today is filling her up with the 4-stroke full synthetic motorcycle oil, gear oil in the back here, and gas. The 3 fluids that I need, and the life of her and the battery over there is all I got to do to get this thing ripping and start it again. When you're doing your gear oil, though, the way to put it in is quite strange, and I wish there was a better method. The way to drain it out is there's a nut underneath here on the very bottom by a brake lever, a 10mm bolt. But to put it in, it is simply just another bolt, and it screws out on the second screw back here on these Taotaos. It's the second one down. And it's really inconvenient. I don't know why they do this. But the container that this gear oil comes in, I use Lucas SAE 8W140. And this is super reliable, good stuff. But you just use the nozzle. And you get the nozzle in there, dump it, and just squeeze. Squeeze it until oil starts pouring out of this nut. And get it back in there. I just poured it in there until it started draining past my finger, like pushing out past my finger on the ground. There's really no way to test, at least that I've found, where it's at. But once it starts pouring out of there against your finger and there's clearly a lot in there, it's good. It works. Funnel, oil, let's do this. Perfect. Let's get her some go-go juice. And now for the power. Final step. Here we go. Key is in the ignition. Ignition on. Power, baby. Good stuff. I'm gonna run around the lights and make sure everything still works real quick. Left turn signal. Left one. Right one. Still good. Still good. Now, for the sun. Good to go, baby. Now to get some gas in the carburetor, I have been taught to suck on this hose that goes into your throttle, and it'll pull gas down from the line, from the tank, and into the bottom of your carburetor to get fuel in there so it has fuel pressure right away. That is a really useful tip that I learned, and I definitely do this to this day every time, because now you can see that there is fuel in one of the canisters, and then there's fuel in this one as well. It's just a little dirty, but believe me, I can see it, which means there's fuel in the bottom of the carburetor. Here we go. Personally, when it comes to starting bikes back up after a rebuild or after being shut down, I am a fan of kicking it. I kick it to life. I don't use the starter. It's always worked for me. Don't fix what's not broken, right? But I did not change the tune. Nothing has changed. The idle screw is the same. The air fuel mixture is the same. Everything is the same that I left it last because it worked. So why change it, right? It's a bit nerve-wracking. It's always a bit nerve-wracking starting it up again. But there's nothing else left to do, man. The only thing I gotta say is if it doesn't, if something is amiss, it's okay. I won't be angry, I won't be upset, but you know how this goes if you build scooters. So here we go, man. Kill switch, ignition, here we go. It's on top dead center too, by the way. I'm about to double check. Yep, it's on top dead center. Here we go. It gurgled. It gurgled. Oh shit, here we go, baby. Okay. man, I want to let it go. I'm not going to give it gas, but shoot. Yes! Yes! Ah! She's alive! Again! Yes! I got the fan shroud off right now so I can make sure it's on top dead center. I'm only going to let it run for a few minutes like this. I don't want to overheat it. But that is a sound that I have missed. Oh, I've missed that sound. Thank God. So I'm going to let it run for a few minutes, about 5 or 6, something like that. Let it get all warmed up and moving again. Oh, here she is. Okay, I got that fan shroud back on. Everything is tightened up. I just want to make sure that the starter still works. Click, click. Hell yeah. First ride of the season, we're gonna hit the streets, boys. Man, I'm excited. I haven't rode this bike in what feels like forever. It's only been 3 or 4 months, but that's a lifetime for me. Let's go hit the streets and see what she's got still. All right, tire pressure is good to go. I stopped by AutoZone to pick up a new manual checker, and she's riding beautiful, absolutely beautiful, boys. It is beautiful outside. The sun is out and shining. Still fires right back up. This bike is a trooper, man. We're gonna hit downtown today. It's not like there's much going on, but it's a fun place to ride. Yeah, nobody likes to use their turn signals. Still a thing. Yeah, this thing is still peppy. This bike has always had some good pep in its step. So, the Taotao is back. I'm back. The Vento will be back soon. I got all those new parts ordered and on the way. It should be here Tuesday. This is Sunday today. Traffic, but it's okay. Anyways, man, it feels so good to be back. So damn good. Bikes are back and running. That Vento is going to be full of modifications this year. That transmission is going to get some work. Gears, transmission. I'm really excited about that. I just want to take a second to thank you guys so much. This channel means the world to me. All I want to do is help people. I just want to help those who have questions that I didn't know how to answer. And I love scooters. I love scooters. I love working on them, modifying them, riding them. It's kind of a lifestyle, really. And every single person who watches this video, a few of you guys I've reached out to and have reached out to me personally, that means the world to me. I am almost at 1,000 subscribers, which means this channel will be officially monetized. Both of the other checklists are checked off. I'm just waiting on that one. So if you guys would, and I've never asked about this, if you would subscribe, that would be the absolute biggest blessing in my life, because anything that I ever make is not going in my pocket. It's going straight back to this channel. New bikes, new motors, new projects to further educate and further entertain you guys. Anything I ever make will be supported right back to this channel. I had no idea that it would get to this level, and it means the world to me. You know, I love this, and I'm just so happy I get to share my passion with the world, and it's actually doing something. So thank you guys very, very much for watching. I'm back, the bikes are back, everything is good, baby. Until next time, guys.